Hi guys, wanted to make a quick video to show you how to use the admin area on the Nicole Alani website. So start by going to nicolealani.org. .com goes to our website as well, but our main one is org. Okay, so here it is so far. I'm still working on the design, kind of always am. That's just me. Never quite happy. So you get here, go to the admin area down here. This will bring, it says WordPress. WordPress is the platform that I switched to because it's easier. It's an easier interface for you folks. So I'm going to log into the backside as Mike. He's author, not an administrator. Reason being is that it's just there's lots of options for the administrator that just, you know, unless you want to work on website design, why have them there, right? Okay, so here we are. This is called the dashboard area. There's several just things. This is incoming news about WordPress, just stuff you don't even need. You can turn it off if you want. If you have drafts that are waiting, how many posts and so forth. But the area that I really the whole reason I got this was there's this quick press area. Once you get on here, if you just want to write a quick post, throw something up on the website, you can give it a title. Something fabulous like that. Okay, you notice I didn't capitalize. The treatment of the text for the title is all handled in some coding, so you don't need to worry about that. The content, on the other hand, is needs to be capitalized and punctuated correctly, because there's no way to ever make a program figure out where it needs to be capitalized and punctuated. So make sure you do that. You can insert a photo if you want. I'm not going to do this right now because I'm going to show you the other way to do a blog post, and I'm going to do it there, and it's the exact same procedure. So there's also this tags area. Do not worry about that. That's search engine optimization stuff that you don't even need to worry about. And besides, only people that are going to be using it are members for the most part. From here, you can go ahead and just click publish, and then you're done. It's up. It's on the website. And you can move on to other things. If you need to save it as a draft because there's something that you get interrupted, you can't finish it right now, there's something else that you want to add, you can save it as a draft, and it'll show it'll then show over here as a draft, so you can go back and edit it later. I'm not going to publish it from here. I'm going to show you the other way. So if you hover over where it says posts, you have two options: all posts, that's all the posts on the website, or add new. So you'd click add new. I'll take you to an area that looks just a little bit different. This is an entire page dedicated to adding a post. You can also go to here, click new, click post. It'll bring you to this exact same area. So here we'll do it again. We'll give it a title. My fabulous, oops, sorry about my typing. All right, and then once you do that, you'll notice that it takes a few seconds. It created a link, handled all of that for you. Down here in the content area, all right, I'll just go ahead and write something, blah, blah, blah. You now have options. You can bold your content. You just highlight the text that you want. Say you only wanted to italicize that portion of it, you could do that. If you wanted to do a strike through, I don't know why anybody would want to do that, you could do that as well. You can create bulleted lists. You can block quote some text from something. If you're quoting the Dalai Lama or whatever, you can do that. This justifies, you can center it. You can justify it to the left if you want. You can link it. Say you want, the option is not available if you haven't highlighted anything. If you want to highlight it, highlight it. All right, you click this link button. You can type in the URL address of the website that you want to link the text to. Click add link. I'm not going to do that here. Open a new window or tab. Opens in a new window or tab, so you click that if you want. Other thing you can do is if you click here, gives you the option to, this is just some formatting options if you want to create a headline with it. If you want to underline it, if you want to change the color, you can do that as well. It's not highlighted, sorry. Now it's blue if you want that. Several other things you can paste from a text document, paste from Word, experiment with those options if you want. If you wanted to try your hand at HTML, if you know HTML, you can switch over and do it that way. Just know that switching between the tabs sometimes will mess up formatting, so if you want to just stay with the visual, just kind of stay with it. Don't switch back and forth. Doesn't do any horrible damage or anything. It just kind of tries to figure out what you're doing and usually gets it wrong. Here's the other thing that I wanted to show you. I'm going to switch down to a new line. This Pro Photo thing, I'll go into that in another video later on, but it gives you some really cool options to adding photos. You can add galleries, and there's slideshows that you can create, super easy to do. But for now, I'm just going to stick to adding a photo. Click on that little icon that looks like a camera and a music note. Pro Photo Galleries, that's just the template that I used for our website. It gives you the option to do that. You're never going to use that, so don't worry about it. From computer, that's usually where your photos are going to be. Media library, that's all the photos that are currently already on the website or uploaded to be added to the website. So if you want to re-add a photo that's already there, you can click on media library and choose one of those. But we're not going to do that for now. All right, so you're on from computer or not. Those are the other items that are on there. Let's go back to from computer. Sorry about that. Sorry, it's going slow because I'm recording my screen. Select files. We'll take you to the your computer. I have this one ready to go. This is a photo I made of on New Year's a couple years ago with a sparkler. Had one of the kids. I did a long exposure. Anyways, so there it is. You've uploaded the photo. You know, because it gives you all these options here. So real quick, all this is just search engine stuff. You don't even need to worry about it. Alignment is how you want the text to wrap around your photo. If you want your photo on the left and it to wrap around on the right, I choose none because I usually like the text on the top and on the bottom and not wrapping around it. Just make some funky looking stuff. So if you want to get creative, experiment with it. It's not going to hurt anything. So you'll want to come down here to size. You have the option to insert it as a tiny thumbnail, roughly about this size here. Medium is just a little bit larger. Full size is the full size of the photo. But you should know that the photo, the width of the area that we have to add photos is basically 700 pixels. These numbers represent pixels here. So this photo is right now 1,000 pixels in width from this side to this side, and we need it to be at most 700. The height doesn't make really much of a difference. You can have it as high as you want. So if you want to fix that, what you'll do is you'll use this Edit Image button. It'll come up with a little bit of a edit where you can flip the photo if you need to. You can crop it if you want to. You can just do just a couple little options. But what you want to do is come over here where it says Scale Image. Click that. It'll open up. And now here is where you're going to change it. So you'll just go ahead and change this first number to 700 or smaller if you want. And it does automatically change the the height dimension so that it doesn't stretch it or warp it in any way. So it keeps the dimensions, it scales it, right? Click Scale. Wait for it to do its thing. All right, now it's scaled, and before you can insert into post, you have to go ahead and save all changes, because if you look here where it says full size, it still has the original dimensions. So click Save All Changes. All right, now you have the option to insert it into the post in the size that we want, right? Click Insert into Post. All right, there's the fabulous picture. Say you just inserted 6 pictures at once, which you can do, and you didn't want one of them. Click on it, you see this little bounding box around it with these little squares on the side, and you'll get the option to go back into the area you were just in, or if you just want to go ahead and delete it off of the post. It's not deleting it out of the media bank, it's just deleting it out of your post. But say, whoops, you actually did want that photo, you can just go ahead, click on that icon once again. All right, but instead of from computer, you go to uploaded, and it'll just be what you uploaded for this post. Make sure you have full size checked with the photo that you want. Click Insert into Post, and there you go. There it is again. So that's how you can get rid of photos or add them back if you want. So, okay, say that post is done. Now I want to cover the publish options. Again, save draft, same thing as the save draft button on the front part of it that we were looking at. Preview allows you to look at what it's going to look like on the website before you actually go live when you click publish, and you can do that. Just click, opens up a new tab. Waiting for it. All right, and you can look at it. There's nothing that actually shows you that in fact it is what it will look like live. Should you go ahead and click the publish button. If you're happy with it, you can just go ahead and close that. You're back in your admin area. Again, I'll just jump down to this tags area. Don't even worry about that. Categories. If all of the posts on our website are in a category, it makes them easy to search later on when our site really has a lot more content. For instance, race results, I have it as race updates. I'm going to try and get a complete list of categories. So for now, say this is a media, you want to put it in the category of media. Just check the most appropriate box. If for some reason you think that it's not, you can, it doesn't seem to give you the option to create one, but just let me know and I'll create a category for it. It just makes the site easier to navigate later on down the road. So that's it. Go ahead and click publish when you're ready. I'm going to just wait for it to do its thing. All right, and then you should see the post showing up here. It'll just take just a second. Like again, I'm recording my screen, so it's taking a little bit longer than normal. All right, and if you want to go ahead and view your post, you can click it. It'll use the tab that you're in. You can see that you can get back to the website here. But there it is, live. All right, you want to go back in the back end, click on that right there. All right, this is taking me back to the profile area. For each of you, you're going to be able to change whatever you want. This is where if you want to go ahead and change your password, you can, and then click the update profile button from there. Is there anything else I wanted to show you? No, when you want to log out, just hover over it's where it says howdy and your name, and then click the log out button. I'll log you out if you want to. All right, and that's it. All right, if you have any questions, let me know.